Brazil versus Croatia is the next match, which will be on Saturday. Can we just say that, name of the trophy for Brazil, or are we just getting ahead of ourselves?
No, I think Brazil has been brilliant, and you can also see that they're enjoying. I mean, unlike Argentina, who's actually huffing and puffing and getting these wins, Brazil is actually enjoying the football they're playing. You could see that in the players, you could see that in the coaching staff, even in the press conference when Tite is coming or whoever is coming, they're in a very jovial mood. They're joking with the support staff, they're joking with the journalists, the Portuguese journalists, and all that. So they're actually having a ball in Qatar. When your team spirit is so good, it's very difficult for you to actually see someone coming and stopping this party that these guys are having. But all said and done, Croatia again. I think they have made a good transition from the 2018 squad, and it's not going to be easy as a European team. I'm sure they would be much more. Uh, Unlike Poland, they would be much more disciplined in the back as well as in the midfield. So Brazil won't really get that many open spaces that they got against South Korea. It's not going to be an easy game, as easy a game as they had in the round of 16.
Yeah. So, do you think there is a emotional wave through this Brazil team? Unfortunately, with what's happening with Pele, like what we are seeing with Argentina and Messi, is this something we can see some parallels in?
I think Pele obviously has the huge influence on not just Brazilian footballs, but for on football the world over. So I think there's there's always this what do you call it? There's always this sense of doom which is hanging over this World Cup with what's happening with Pele back in Brazil. Everybody is playing for his health, and the team also unfurled the banner the other day after their game. Uh, I don't think that the team is extra charged up for that. Brazil also, because when the last time the World Cup happened in Asia, they won it, and I think it has been about 20 years since they last won the trophy. So I think that is motivation enough for them to actually come out and give their best, rather than they don't need an added motivation of with what's happening with Pele.
But other than that, is there anything else, Anish or Neeladri, you would want to speak about this game?
Yeah, so I just want to ask Ayon sir that Croatia is in what we saw in the 2018 World Cup, they had a very good striker in Mandzukic. So now we have seen Croatia lack that proper target man and out and out striker. Obviously, Perisic is firing on all cylinders. He's been carrying that, he's been rambling on, so to say. But against a quality team like Brazil, Oyam sir, do you think Croatia will miss someone like Mario Mandzukic, who was so important in their World Cup run 2018?
Yeah, I mean they would miss a target man, but again, this team is set up in a way where they would want to actually contain Brazil and then probably hit them on a counter, score a goal from somewhere. Which with Perisic as well as with Modric, they're in the team, they're well capable of that. But their primary focus would be actually to stop Brazil from dominating midfield, which they have done with Casemiro and the front five, which has been very good together. So their primary objective would be to break the play there and then hit Brazil on the counter.
And finally, I've been asking this question throughout the podcast, with the others. Do you think Croatia will finally tire out?
I think last time they finally tired out, despite playing what 120 minutes game was in the final. So these guys seems to be like pocket rockets. They come up with this extra battery of energies whenever the World Cup comes. So I think they'll give their best. It's not going to be an easy game for
But
Brazil.
Modric, at least Modric at 37 years old, in the last game, he yeah, I think I won 110 minutes. I think I can't do more than this. So yeah, maybe this is a possibility that Brazil might be a bridge too far for them.
I mean, on paper, the way Brazil is playing, it looks like that, but it's not going to be an easy game for the South Americans. But obviously, I think that all of us and the entire world would probably want Brazil to win, because they would want to see that Brazil versus Argentina semi-final. That would probably get the cash registers ringing for FIFA, as far as ticket sales and TV audience is concerned. So that's one mouth-watering clash which everybody is looking for. But it's going to be a very interesting game.
All right. And Neeladri, your prediction for this game?
I'll go with a 2-0 to Brazil.
Anish?
3-1 to Brazil. I think Croatia will score.
Okay. And Ayon?
I'll actually say 1-0 to Brazil. It's not going to be easy for them to score, despite how well they have done so far.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a 1-0 to Brazil as well.